check and make sure it's filming. Yeah, we're 10 seconds in. Warm up. All right, we're warmed up. Hi, I'm Josh Vogel. This is my beautiful wife, Angela Vogel. Ding. So this month, I told you last month that we would continue with the crucifix stuff, but I lied. I just don't feel like it. So I'm going to do arm drag stuff this month. Arm drag's one of the things that I'm most comfortable with in training. I do it a lot from butterfly guard, and I have some good stuff from there. But when I teach it, I always start teaching from the feet to isolate the hand motions and the body motions. So the first drill that I have people do with the arm drag is simple. If she's pushing on my shoulder here, so I'm doing this wax on, wax off kind of motion where I'm using this as a tiny little circle to deflect. So 1, 2, and when I grab, my hand is seizing the wrist, and then this hand is going high up on the tricep, close to the armpit, and I'm stepping with my leg outside and connecting my shoulder to her shoulder. So the motion would look like this. She pushes here. And the reason I'm grabbing close to the armpit, and this is true on standing in the ground as well, if I grab the tricep, it does make it hard for her to pull her elbow back, but the problem is that it's hard for me to keep a shoulder-to-shoulder connection if I'm only grabbing low. So she can move her shoulder away and create distance.
Like I can push.
Yeah, she can kind of push a little bit to pull herself out of it. If I'm high up in the armpit, I can keep shoulder to shoulder much better, which allows me to get around to the back much better. So from the feet, she pushes here, here, and that's the game. She does the other shoulder, here, sorry. And when I do this step to the outside is so that I can turn this into a single leg if I need to by pivoting, or head and side single, or I can arm drag to a double leg because this leg is here. Here, I can still do some of the same stuff, but I don't have the option of taking the back anymore without adding an extra step. So I would rather go here and here where I can change to all that stuff, or have the option of taking the back if I'm able to pull the person far enough forward. Whereas here, if I were trying to take the back, I would have to take an extra step to go all the way around. So she pushes on the shoulder here, and this step right here. And then we're stopping here because the point is not to teach the takedowns and stuff like that, but the point is to show you the mechanics of the arm drag. Next, when you're actually doing this from butterfly guard, you're not going to be doing that same windshield wiper, wax on, wax off kind of motion most of the time, because from the butterfly guard, if we're low on the ground, I don't have that much room to circle her hand around. So more likely, I'm going to be doing setups where I'm grabbing the wrist, or I'm seizing the wrist out of thin air as she's trying to grab me. So you guys remember the drill that we did with the grip fighting a couple months ago? I think I called it like missile strike or something like that. Some dumb name, but the idea is that the drill that I would have you do to practice seizing the wrists would be from the feet. If she's trying to touch anywhere from my hips to my shoulders, I should be seizing the hand out of the air, not into my face. So, so we're doing it again. Here.
That jab's too good.
I know. Grab some more. Yeah. I'm trying to get good at intercepting the hands out of the air to get my reaction time fast. Now, if I do catch with a palm down grip with my fingers pointing down, same mechanics. I'm seizing the wrist quick, stepping, and going into the armpit. So here like this. If the hand is facing up and I catch here, down, same thing. So I'm turning the thumb down here. The main thing that I need to happen for an arm drag is to have the elbow bowed slightly out. So if I catch here, when I turn down, the elbow bows out, and it allows me to move around. If I'm here, I can bow the elbow out on its own when I grip to turn. You can do this off of if they're trying to grab you and you intercept. You can also do it if they get grips on you first. So if I'm here, I can still turn my hand in this way and arm drag off of that. Here, and I'm trying to guide her hand across the body and arm dragging from there. Same thing here, I'm turning, and as I step, I'm dragging. If I intercept, here, if she pushes on the shoulder, back to this one. So it's just getting good at seizing the hands and the wrists out of the air, but you can also do it defensively. So just a basic drill that you can do. You can drill all these things separately. You can do that missile strike drill where they try to get grips on you and you try to anticipate. And then another way that you could practice this would be having your partner go back and give you unchoreographed grips. So if she does whatever, any of those grips, pushing, gripping, or reaching for something, just go here. Yeah, she's got a bad shoulder, so I can't do the right side. But that's the game. And you're going to mess up because they're trying to fake you out and make it hard for you to read them. But the idea is that you're able to look in the center of their chest and hopefully get good at predicting. Guys, do you mind keeping it down just a little bit? You get good at predicting where they're going to grip and then being able to quickly react off of that.